since I've returned back to the 9 to 5 life, it has been a struggle for me to wake up at 7 a.m. I'm half asleep trying to put on makeup on myself, and it's just a whole ordeal. So nowadays, I've been turning to makeup that is just fuss-free, easy to use, that will make me look awake and look good. Those are like the two main factors for me. Also, it has to be a little bit like forgiving in the sense that if I were to smudge it a little bit, if I'm not like super duper accurate, nobody is really going to notice that I made a slight boo-boo per se. So what is that product for me? Tinted lip balms. Specifically, pigmented tinted lip balms, because they add that nice wash of color on your lips. It gives a very my lips but better kind of look, as well as the fact you have the flexibility of shearing it down as well as building up the pigment for like a full intense lip color. I love that. It's very easy to work with, and I feel like anybody literally can wear a tinted lip balm. I'm gonna be sharing with you my favorites. I have 5 in front of me right now, and we have a different mix of finishes and colors. You have like your regular dewy looking ones, as well as a matte cream lip balm. First up, we have the Peripera Ink Mood Glowy Balm over here. This is in number 1 pink genre. Out of all the lip balms that I have with me today, this is probably the sheerest in coverage. The sheer baby pink light color does low-key reminds me of the Dior lip balm, the one that I really like, but I just refuse to pay 58 Singapore dollars for it. So this comes in at around like 11 or 12 Singapore dollars, which I feel is a way much more reasonable price point. I love wearing this on days where I really don't have anything on my face, maybe like sunscreen, brows, and just a little bit of lip balm to add some color to my lips. One thing I'm very particular about tinted lip balms is that they cannot feel waxy on my lips, because if not, I'll be like constantly pursing my lips throughout the entire day. This does not have any of that waxy feeling. In fact, all of the lip balms that I'll be mentioning today don't have that waxy film on your lips, which I absolutely hate. In terms of staining with this tinted lip balm, you probably won't get any because of how sheer the color coverage is, but I must say that it is definitely easy to reapply your lip balms and just get this very pretty finish, very natural. It's great for even those clean girl looks, if you wanna put it like that. Next tinted lip balm that I have with me, I got it when I was in Korea at Sephora. This is from the brand Melixir. This is their vegan lip butter with agave natural ingredients. This was about, I think, 10 to 12,000 won, so it's again like 10 to 12 Singapore dollars. And this is in the shade Vintage Lust. I love this color. It kind of reminds me of like a burnt deep reddish brown, and it actually is more pigmented than the Peripera Ink Mood Glowy Balm. Feels a lot more luxe as compared to maybe like the Peripera one, because there's definitely like the agave in it, and I feel that agave is an ingredient that you can definitely feel the difference, especially in lip balms or lip treatments. For the price point of 10 to 12 dollars, I think it's very reasonable, especially with agave in it. The only downside I think with this lip balm is the shape of it. It doesn't have the slanted shape unlike the Peripera one over here, so when it comes to like very accurate application, it can get a little bit messy. And if you can tell by this, the rim of it has some product, you know, sitting there, so you kind of know it's getting all over the place. You can't really reach, like maybe if you have very prominent like Cupid's bow, it can be a little bit difficult. Do you really want to take out a lip brush and start going in and painting your lips like that? Yeah, I don't think so. You just want the fuss-free like this. I think it's fine, honestly. I love it. I do use it still. Let me just go in with the second layer just to show you guys how pigmented this can get. Formula of this kind of reminds me of one of my favorite tinted lip balms, which I'll be mentioning later on. I think anybody of different skin tones can wear this. On the tube, it looks really like dark and vampy, but on the lips, not so much. Actually, it's pretty like mid-tone almost, if like the second layer on, so I think it's still very wearable. Quick little blot test. As you can see, there's more color coverage on the tissue paper itself. The staining is slightly better than the Peripera one. Next up is a cream lip balm, but it has a matte finish, and it's from TOCOBO. This is their powder cream lip balm in number 31 Rose Burn. This looks kind of like purpley in real life almost, but I'm gonna swatch it on my lips and you see that it actually turns into a more rosy pinkish kind of color. This lip balm is really unique because on the lips it has this powdery finish and it's still kind of creamy at the same time. I know it sounds a little bit weird. I do like the fact that for this one it does have that rounded tip, so it's not gonna be as accurate as compared to having like a slanted tip like the Ink Mood Glowy Balm, but it's still much better than having just a regular like circle and just trying to like finesse it a little bit. Also, I found that this TOCOBO cream lip balm stains much better compared to the last two. As you can see, it stains pretty well. Low-key kind of reminds me of the Mamonde Creamy Tin Balms. Those were like super popular back in like 2015, 2016. Though I must say, due to the nature of the formula of this powder cream lip balm, you can see that the natural lip lines are a little bit more prominent. Why is nobody talking about this lip balm? It deserves more hype. I know TOCOBO is getting a lot of hype because of the sunscreens, but this lip balm, this is some next level stuff. This next lip balm I have mentioned before on my channel, and it's actually a plumping lip balm. It's very unique in like the whole product idea itself, and it's the 3CE plumping lips over here. This is in Rosy. Now I actually did get this in PR from YesStyle quite a while back, but I genuinely have been enjoying this product a lot. The formula on this is really melty and very soft in nature, so the twist up mechanic here is really bit by bit. You're twisting up really little product on the lips, and then afterwards you apply that small amount. Just by seeing the lip balm on my lips, you can tell this has probably the most shine. So it's quite a bit of pigment considering how much shine there is on my lips, and it's also a very soft formula as well. You can see with one swipe of it how much pigment there actually is. This one on the bottom over here is 2 layers, and you can see it's quite buildable still, but the shine on this, crazy. And you're wondering like, Crystal, you said plumping, does it like sting, does it hurt? No, it doesn't. It's more of like that kind of minty kind of feeling on your lips. It's very fresh. There's no stinging pain or whatsoever. If there was any stinging pain, I would be the first to tell you. The feeling is like you put toothpaste all over your lips, but instead of it's like whitish bluish hue on your lips, it's in the form of a really cute lipstick. The downside of this is that the staining of this is not the best. I would say 90% of the product came off, so there's literally like nothing much on my lips. There's still a bit of like that tacky finish on my lips, but that plumping, minty feeling, it still lingers on the lips for a little bit, for maybe like another like 5 minutes or so maybe. The next lip balm is the OG product that started my love for tinted lip balms, and I've gone through like 2 tubes of it. I did mention it on my channel as well, so I might be beating a dead horse here, but it's the Bobbi Brown Crush Lip Color in Cranberry. This is the one and only lipstick that I brought with me to Korea before I started to buy 10,000 different lip tints. Moisturization of a lip balm and the pigmentation of a lipstick, I absolutely... Ooh, pony effect put me on this, and I was like, this is good stuff. I can never let go of this. If Bobbi Brown decides to discontinue this, I will be very sad. So this has the shape of a regular lipstick, and I'm just gonna go in with 1 layer. It gives like a cherry bitten kind of look, and it's definitely not as shiny, not as matte. It's definitely the Western take of almost a tinted lip balm. Very expensive tinted lip balm. This is like $50 right now if I'm not wrong, which is crazy because I think I paid like $38 for my first tube back in like 2018, or $42 if I'm not wrong. So it's crazy how much it costs right now, but this is on a hill that I'm willing to die on, and I just love this so much. The finish of this is more of like a satiny finish. It's a nice happy medium between like a matte and a gloss. two extremes and you come in the middle, this is probably the best finish you can get. If you're in Sephora and you're with me, I'm gonna drag you to the Bobbi Brown counter and be like, can you please swatch this? Because this is my favorite and I absolutely love this color so much. Now that I'm back to the 9 to 5 grind, maybe I can pick up one more color of this. Maybe. We'll see how it goes because I still have a lot to go through and I just still want to use up all of this lip product. We'll see. Maybe if Christmas, Bobbi Brown does like a special set or something for the Crush lip color in like Cranberry or maybe like another color. Maybe I'll pick it up, maybe. We'll see how it goes. I would describe Cranberry as like a neutral medium red but with like a hint of mauve in it. With this second layer on, tonally it gets a little bit deeper, so this is great especially if I'm going out for like nighttime after work. I still need a little bit of amp of color on my lips. I'll usually bring this with me and it actually just helps to seal my entire look in. I look really put together with this. I think I would prefer to go in with just like one layer and it'll be good enough for me personally. But I think that this Bobbi Brown Crush lip color is just chef kiss. Please do not discontinue this Bobbi Brown. I beg, please. And I would just do a quick blot test on this part of the tissue here. As you can see on the tissue paper, there is some staining, but my lips are stained pretty well. This is why the Bobbi Brown Crush lip color literally like checks all of my boxes. And even though there's like slight transfer, I mean realistically speaking, it is expected because it's a tinted lip balm. It's not like a matte liquid lipstick for example, so that's totally normal. I'm perfectly okay with transfer and I'm very okay with reapplying my lipstick as well. So let me know, are you guys a fan of tinted lip balms? Do you like it, hate it, or meh kind of thing? Maybe you prefer another type of lip product. I'd love to hear from you guys. Drop it down in the comments below. And if you'd like to check out my recommendations of warm and cool tone lippies for Asian skin tone, you can check out this video over here.